Hey, it's Ryan, and today I'm going to show you how to use the 10 search to answer some of your marketing questions. Let's take a look at a few basic examples.
When someone enters their email in any form on your website, you'll see their background info and their activity from your site summarized here in the dashboard. With 10 search, you can dig into that information to answer questions about your marketing efforts or your contact's activity. For example, if you want to see who came from Facebook, just type in Facebook. Or if you want to see who came from Google Adwords, type Google Paid, and you'll see how many contacts came from Google Adwords during that date range, who they are, and a summary of what they did. You can search for pages that contacts have visited by typing in the page name here. Let's say you want to see who looked at the sign up page. Just type sign up, click the page, and you'll see everyone who looked at the sign up page. If you have a contact us page, you may want to see who thought about reaching out to you but didn't. Just search contact, and there they are. The advanced search provides more options and is a little more precise. Let's say you want to see anyone who has read a blog post. Click Advanced Search, select Page, Contains, Blog, and now you'll see anyone who visited a page with blog in the URL. If you sell something on your site and have a payment thank you page, you can find your customers by searching for thank you. Here are the people who made it to your payment thank you page. When you want to take note of people who have taken some important action like making a purchase, you can create a segment. To create a segment, click the segment icon, then create segment. We'll call this segment Customers. Choose the conditions. In this example, select Page Contains Thank You. Now anyone who hits the thank you page will automatically be added to this segment. Just click Save Segment. Now in the dashboard, you'll see the Customer segment show up in the drop-down. If you select that or search for customers, you'll see the people who belong to the Customer segment. One side note, if you don't have a payment confirmation page, you can also push outside events like payments from other software applications into Tend. When you do that, you'll be able to create segments based on those events as well. Take a look at our video on events to see how that works. You can combine segments with other searches to answer questions about that group of people. For example, if you want to see which customers came from Google Paid, just add Google Paid to your search. Or add Facebook to see which customers came from Facebook. If you want to see details about which ads drive contacts or segments, Tend automatically pulls in the UTM parameters it used to track links from ads, social media, or emails. Watch our video on UTM parameters to see how they work. To see these UTM parameters, click Edit Columns, and then select the parameters you want to see. Here we're looking at the parameters or details about the ads that sent customers from Facebook. Tend also supports Google's value track parameters. So when you have those set up in Google AdWords, you'll see ad details on every Google ad. Watch our video on value track parameters to see how they work and how to set them up. If you want to see which Google ads drove customers, search for Google Paid and the Customers segment. Then click Edit Columns and select the parameters you want to see. Here we'll select Keyword, and you'll see the keyword from each ad that the customer came from. If you just launched a new ad campaign, you may not have gotten customers or even identified contacts from that ad yet, but you can still see how visitors who clicked on that ad behave on your site. Switch the view from Identified to All Contacts, and you'll see all contacts even if they haven't been identified yet. This shows you if people are visiting multiple pages, looking at important pages, or coming back repeatedly, and it gives you an early indication of how an ad might perform. If you want to get an idea of where your most active contacts came from, click Advanced Search, Session Count, greater than 4, and you'll see all the contacts that have come back to your site more than 4 times. You can look at a certain range of visits for people or segments. Let's say, for example, that you want to see who is most active after they have signed up to a free trial. Choose the free trial segment, then click Visits, and toggle this to Visits After segment. Now you're looking at just visits after these contacts have signed up for their free trial, and you can see who's most active. The default view groups visits by contact, but you can see individual sessions when you toggle grouped by contact to grouped by sessions. This will display each session or visit your contacts made with the most recent session at the top. There are a lot of different searches and configurations you can make, and when you find one that you want to come back to often, just click Save View to save it, and you can return to it by clicking the drop down here.
And that's how you can use the 10 search. Now, if you have any questions, just shoot us an email.